live stream and chat. All right, time check for those of you who are watching this video. If it is Tuesday around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you're watching the real thing. If it is not that time, you're watching the replay. You can still comment, like, subscribe, all of that. It just will not be in real time that I'm responding to your comments, but if you want to leave a comment, I will get to your comments when I read through them. So welcome in everybody. So today I'm going to be working on my tulip shrug. I hope you guys have all seen the pattern and the tutorial. I am loving making these. I just packed up 2 more today. So one is going to Katrina in Ohio, and another one is going to Suzanne in Maryland. She bought the original, and then I was making one for Katrina, and then I need to make one for Suzanne. So when Suzanne pops in here, I've got to see what color she wants. I want her to text me the colors, so. But I am plugging away, so I've got a third one almost to the point where I've got to sew it up. And then once I get to the point where I start sewing the seam, it goes so quick. So hello everybody, welcome in. It's nice to see some familiar names on my channel, so welcome in. Okay. And I've already got some ideas brewing for some more patterns and tutorials, so it's just never ending. I'm an Aries, so I think that's just the way we are. We just want to like go, go, go and make more and do more. And the more I learn about my zodiacs, the more I realize that I am a true Aries. It's funny, I never paid attention to it. And hello, Donna. I'm just working on another one of my tulip shrugs. This is my third black with retro stripes, the rainbow yarn retro stripes. This is my third one that I'm doing in this colorway, so they just go so quick. Just a nice, quick, fun project. And what are you working on, Donna? What is your latest project that you're working on? Hello, Gladys. Your birthday is Friday and you're an Aries too? Oh, happy birthday. Okay, so when some more people come in here, we're going to sing happy birthday to Gladys, okay? Don't let me forget. Gladys, are you at Walmart shopping or are you at home? We're going to sing happy birthday to you in a little bit. Ordered my yarn for your tulip shrug. Oh, nice. Awesome. Awesome, Natty. You're making, I can't even say that word. I can't say that word. It just strikes fear into me. But I have thought of making the cute little ones. Are you making the little, sort of like they're a little sort of rectangle with the hanging legs? I have thought about making those, and I just can't bring myself to do it because I'm just petrified of them in real life. You're at home and you got the grandkids. How fun. I can't even say the word. Oh, that's how afraid I am of them. Home today, fun. You're at home with the grandkids. Hello, Kiana. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. If we have anybody that's new, welcome in. I might have to go and blow my nose in a second because all of a sudden I'm getting the sniffles. It is okay, and the gardeners are coming, so you're going to hear lots of weed whacking and leaf blowing. You're going to hear lots of noise. I'm starting to get the sniffles. Okay, I got to go blow my nose. Sorry, guys. I will be right back. I don't want to sit here and sniff. I'll be right back. All right. Let's hope that won't continue over and over again. It is spring here, and I'm going to get my hair cut tomorrow. It has grown so fast. Remember the last time I had a cut? I'm going to get like at least 2 inches off it tomorrow. So I'm excited for that because It's getting too heavy. It's just hanging. Is it normal thing to have a sneeze or sniff so a lot? Um, it's springtime here, so we've got the leaves coming in on all the trees and the cherry blossoms. We've got the flowers starting. There's so much pollen in the air, and so it's just that time of year that me and my husband are both sneezing all day long from all the pollen. Not on the East Coast. You guys are still in winter, I think, but for us, it's full-fledged spring. We've got hummingbirds, we've got 92-degree weather, we've got pollen, we've got flowers, leaves on the trees. All the all the flowers are blooming. My tree that I have out back is just all leaves now. So that's just so much pollen in the air. It's making me sneeze. Thank you. Is it Kitty? Welcome in. I am crocheting my tulip shrug. So it's just that time of year. My husband is just, he sneezes like all day long. I think it was Saturday or Sunday, one of the days I did break down and take a little allergy pill just to stop the sneezing. Welcome in. Yes. Is it starting? Are you guys starting to get the leaves on the trees yet? So we've got hummingbirds. When me and Sophie, thank you so much, Kitty. When me and Sophie went out last week, it was 92. Oh my goodness. We got out of the movies, which is so funny because when we go into the movies, it is so hot. And when we're in the movies, it's so cold, so we have to put sweaters on and blankets. It's so cold in the movie theater. And then when we come out of the movie theater, it's like it just hits you like a ton of bricks. The car was just so hot. It like burnt her. She sat on, I can't remember if it was her arms, her back, or her legs or something, but she got in the seat too quick and it was too hot for her. It just goes immediately to like way too hot here. Welcome in, guys. I'm growing herbs and tomatoes. Spring was started. Oh, nice. I'd love to crochet. Welcome in. Is it Christina? Welcome in, Christina. Missouri, hello. Is it Missouri? Welcome in. By the way, I love your room. Thank you so much. Calico, Donna's here. Donna, Puka Kelly, Mitsuri fan, hello. Hello, guys. And we have Stephen here joining us. Thank you, Donna. Every time I come into my room, I see Stephen, I say hello. I'm making one of my tulip shrugs. So if you saw my latest vlog, I have been making these. This is my third black one with the retro stripes, rainbow retro stripes. Hello, you're in Jada? I don't know where that is, but welcome in. Oh, hi, I'm Jada. Okay, I thought you were saying a country. I was like, I don't know that country. Welcome in. Is it Jada? Welcome. Something about hummingbirds. I saw hummingbirds all week. Yes. Yeah, we've had hummingbirds for a couple weeks now. They're so cute. I am really hoping we don't have the same tragedy that happened. Last summer was the saddest summer I think I've ever had. It was so horrible last summer. Want to pronounce it correct? It's Missouri? Is it Missouri? Missouri? Last summer was, hello, my crochet cousin, Christina. Welcome in. Okay. And are you in Missouri? So last summer, oh my goodness. So last summer, not only did we have the fires that were burning down the town that I used to live in and the street, the whole entire street that I used to live in, our old house, all our neighbors' houses, it was so awful. The whole street just burned down. But we had a hummingbird. Do you guys remember last summer we had a hummingbird that I used to show you right here in the live stream? And he would fly all around and he would start a nest. The nest is still there. So the old nest is still right where it was. So I'm hoping that's going to deter him. But we had a little hummingbird. Hello, Donna. My mom crochets fun. And he put up a nest like right in front of my front entrance. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the heart, for the floating heart, Donna. Thank you so much. And so he made a nest right in front of our front door. So every time I would go in and out to come in here, thank you for the flower. Thank you, Donna. The hummingbird would like fly around and he'd be all upset because he was building his nest and I didn't want to knock it down. So it was right there. And we saw him building his nest and protecting his nest. And then lo and behold, a little baby was there. And we could see the little baby, and I could see the baby up there in the nest, and he would poke his head out, and he was so cute. And the mama was so protective of this little baby hummingbird, and he was right there, and I kept showing people on live stream. And so my daughter got evacuated from the fires, and she was actually staying here. And we were watching the hummingbird, and the first day that he decided to go out of the nest, he flew in my little patio that we have here, and he flew over by the little fireplace, the grill, whatever it is over there on the wall. And it was his first day out of the nest, and he was trying to learn how to fly. And sometimes we'd see him on the table or the chair or the floor somewhere out there. And he was just flying, trying to fly around in the patio. And then, thank you so much, Donna. And then all of a sudden, I have huge lizards here that run around and we see him from time to time. And oh my gosh. The lizard had the baby in its mouth, and then he ran away with it, and the mother was chasing it and just frantic, trying to save the baby, and it was the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my life. It was like, oh my gosh. It was just unfolding right in front of us, and my daughter was here, Lily, and oh my gosh, it was just the saddest thing ever. I will just never forget it. And now every time I see a hummingbird, I just think of that. It just reminds me of it, and it's so sad. Oh, hello. Thank you so much, Jada. So anyway, I am really hoping that that hummingbird does not build a nest. I realize that, things happen in nature and it's just real life, but I don't want to see it. It was just, oh my God, it was so sad. And that was the same week that our street was burning down. It was just so sad. It was just a horrible, sad summer last summer. It was awful. Anyway, I've seen hummingbirds flying around the little community here, and I'm like, please go build your nest somewhere else. I just don't want to see this circle of life happening in my front patio. It's just too sad for me. I did. Oh, that was the worst thing. I think seeing the hummingbird situation was just, oh, and on top of everything that was going on. Oh, it was just so awful. I don't want that ever to happen again. So I'm hoping that maybe the hummingbird learned his lesson and she's not going to build a nest because now we know that the lizards can get them. I just didn't think they were interested in little baby birdies. I know, I am really hoping. I'm just I realize, the circle of life and the lizard probably had a little family that he needed to feed, but I just don't want to see it. Oh my gosh. And Lily went out and she was trying to save the hummingbird and oh, it was just awful. It was just really, really just tragic. Not fun. Okay, so I am actually on my last, I think I'm on my last row. Let me count rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm on my last row for this. So when I finish this, I'll have to start another project. I actually brought out some extra yarn in case I needed to make some more rows, but I don't think I have enough of the same color green. So I'm just going to stop at 10 repeats. That's been a nice number for a medium. So this one will be around a medium size again. Hello, I do knit. Yes, I have pigeons on my terrace, can't get rid of them. I have some little rock doves here. I have mourning doves and I have quails. And the little rock dove, we have like ring-necked, I think they're pigeons. They might be pigeons. I think I've attracted some pigeons back there. So not only do I have quails and mourning doves, but I have, my husband said ring-neck pigeons? I don't know. Anyway, I have so many birds and animals out back. I do knit. Hello, Hooked by Janice. Janice, how are you? Welcome in. Okay, Jada retracted. I was just going to read it and it got retracted. What are you making? I am making a tulip shrug. Remember to hit the like. Yes, hit the like button while you're here, guys. We never have a huge group, but while you're here, just make it worth the while. And thank you guys. I hit 36K so on here. So thank you so much for subscribing. Over half of you do not subscribe. So check the subscribe button because you might think you are and you're not, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's not a membership. I don't charge anything for memberships or anything like that. It just helps you find my channel. So when I'm watching channels that I like on YouTube and I want to be able to find it, I just subscribe because that way, if I'm thinking, what was that channel that I was watching that I really enjoyed, I can just hit the subscribe button and it shows me all the ones that I'm following. So that's what I do. I can find it better. What are the silver stripe pasted to your sliding? Oh, okay. So what those are, thank you, Donna. Those are actually the Mylar strips that come off from my poly mailers. So on my little shipping bags, does this have one? So you will see on my shipping bags that I peel off the poly mailers here. There's a Mylar, I think this is Mylar. It's a Mylar strip here, and it's really lightweight and really lightweight and shiny and reflective. And I tape those to my windows because the birdies fly into my windows sometimes. And then I actually have a hawk, and he has learned to ram birdies into the window really hard, and then he grabs them and flies away with them. So those are to reflect and scare away because they're so lightweight that any light breeze will pick them up. Hello everybody. Hello Melissa. And they'll just fly, they're attached to my window. And it's sort of like a reminder, hello, there's a house here. Don't fly this window because my east side that I always show you guys, so my house is really odd because all the windows are that in the living room and the kitchen, it's all windows on the east side, all windows. And then on the east side of my bedroom, all windows. And then that's it. There's no there's almost no other windows in the house. The couple other windows that we have are the neighbors are right there, and so we've put the cling to it so it doesn't see through in my bathroom. And then there's almost no other windows. There's almost no other rooms or windows on that side of the house. So and then my garage is in front of the house. And then the casita's in front of the house, so there's almost no other windows. That's why you never see any other windows, because all the windows are on the east side. And there's a little hill behind my house, and the birdies all stay behind there, but sometimes they will see the reflection of the hill in the windows and they'll fly into the windows, and I don't want that to happen. Can you make a plushie? No, for Bunny for Easter. No, I don't make a lot of plushies at all. Hello, Melissa. Yeah, I don't love plushies. I mean, they're cute and everything, but I just don't like to make them. Hello, welcome in. Does it work? Yes, it does. Did the hop stop using the last lit? No, he still uses it, but what I actually had one of my, I call them sweethearts, my little ring neck pigeons. And I've had two lately that have been sitting on the wall, and I'm like, oh, look at how beautiful that is. And all of a sudden, hoop, hoop, or he'll just slam them right into the window and then pick them up and fly away with them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why? This is just too much real life happening in my little area here. I don't want to see it. So I went out with a bunch of the little Mylar things and I put more all over the windows and all over the side of my house because I'm hoping if he scares them, they'll see that and they'll be like, okay, let me fly away because he's scaring them and having them fly into the windows. So I'm trying to remind them, okay, don't fly into the windows. Either you're going to run into the window or the hawk's trying to fly you into the window. So either way, don't run into the windows. So I'm trying to put as much Mylar all over my windows as I can. My poor little birdies. But I was waiting for someone to ask me what those were. And no one was asking me because I think I've been on TikTok for like over 5 years. And when I was on TikTok live streams, and I would tell people what they were. So maybe they knew for that. Get a fake owl. I've thought of that. Do they work? If they work, I'm going to order one today. I've seen that some of the farm stores will have some that sort of rotate too. I asked my husband about it, and he thought maybe about getting some sort of eating place where it's got a roof over it so they can go in and eat the seeds and the hawk won't get them. I've put out CDs, like old CDs, flying, that hang and then eventually they fall off. But I've got a bunch of CDs that I hung a bunch of Mylar strips on. I've tried everything out there, but I'm gonna order a plastic owl. What makes you I love making these right now. So whatever my last project is usually my favorite. So I'm making a tulip shrug. I heard they do work. Yeah, I've heard they work too. So hello, Casey. Is it Cassie? Cassie. I am so horrible. Okay, the other day, did you see my vlog for the name Nira? Okay, and I can't ask you guys because you guys can't talk to me, but I didn't know how to pronounce it. First, I was saying Nira, but then I was like, is it Naira? Do you think Nira is Nira or Naira? If you're here, let me know. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Sometimes I get names that are like, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I feel bad. And I'm a horrible speller, reader, pronunciator. I had someone put a comment on my tulip shrug and it said, why does she keep saying across the row instead of across? The word is across. I didn't know that until that comment. I thought the word, in my head, I hear things differently. And I thought the word was across. Across the row. And so I've been saying across the row, but I've been spelling it across, and I never knew why it was spelled across when it was pronounced across. It's just sometimes when you're a kid, you hear words and you learn them wrong. And I've learned that I thought it was across. And I'm like, have I been saying that word wrong my whole entire life? I own a beach condo. Uh-huh. And you have a hawk and it stopped all. Oh, you have just a 3-inch one? Oh, really? Well, I don't want it to scare my birdies, but I wanted to scare the hawk. So he does this to other homes I've heard too. Well, I'll try it. I'll try it. Why have you not been going live lately? I go live every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, Skylar Wheeler. So I should be here. If I'm not here at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, it's because I have to go out to an appointment or something came up or whatever, real life. This is my first time seeing your channel and you're already my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so how do you guys think that name would be pronounced? Nira? Nira or Nira? I don't know. I was saying Nira and then I was like, oh, maybe it's Naira. I don't know. Because Myra, I was thinking Myra, but then is there a name Mira, Myra, Nira, Myra? I don't know. Anyway, if you're watching, I hope I didn't mispronounce your name, but I'm sure I did because I get tongue twisted sometimes and then I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce that. It scares large birds, yeah. I think the first one, Naira? Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know if sometimes people don't watch the vlog, they just order. Because not everybody that orders from Etsy watches my channel, so. Maybe she never even saw the video. I don't know. But anyway, if she watched, I hope I pronounced it okay. But thank you guys. And on Instagram, my reel is hit 3.7 million. I'm hoping it goes up to 4 billion, but who knows? It'd be funny if it does. And then Sophie's been gaining a lot of traction on her Insta page. So she said she hit 1,000 followers last night. She was so excited. She was so happy. And Sophie's getting married, guys, in like 2.5 weeks or so. And then right the next day she's leaving for her honeymoon, and I'm going to be house sitting her house with her doggy. And I will be taking 2 weeks off from YouTube and 2 weeks off from crocheting. I'm not going to crochet over her house because she has a dog, and I don't want to get dog hair and dog slime all over anything crochet because that dog is so slimy. You pronounced you pronounced my name right. I was lucky on that one. Hello, Dee. How are you? Good morning. What reel on Instagram? It's just a short little reel on me blocking. Those seem to do well. And it's hit 3.7 million. And it's just like there's nothing exciting going on it. I don't know why. It's really weird. It's really odd. But I'll take it. And then I've had like over 1 million views and over 2 million views one week and barely picked up any followers. That's it would have been so nice if everybody followed me. I would have had instantly like 3 million followers, but oh well. Well, Melanie, that is going to be an interesting couple. Yes, yes, it is. Not going to crochet because, like I said, the dog is just too slimy. He wants me to throw the ball. When I was visiting Sophie when she had her stomach flu, I was like having an out of body experience because on my hands I couldn't stand the way my hands were feeling, and I kept washing my hands and washing my hands and washing my hands to the point where my hands were like so unbelievably dry and puckered. It was like I'd been swimming, when you go swimming a lot. I just couldn't stand it. I told her, I said, "Do I have to sleep with that dog in the bed? It's gonna drive me crazy." So there's a guest room. And I think what I'm gonna try to do is go into the guest room to sleep. And I said, "Can I sleep without that dog?" And she's like, "Well, he'd be sad. He'd be sad and lonely because he sleeps with us every night." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Sophie, I don't want to sleep with that doggy." But I think I'm going to go into the guest room where it's cleaner and just sleep in there. And if I have to sleep with him, that's fine, but at least it'll be in a cleaner bed. And then when I'm like sitting on the bed, like he likes to sit on the bed and watch TV, with Sophie and throw the ball all the time. And I said, "Sophie, this is so disgusting. That ball is like on your sheets and your pillows and everything, and then you're sleeping in it." It was just grossing me out the whole time we were there helping her for her stomach flu. And I'm like, this is just too much for me. Just strap a yarn and use the just strap yarn, scrap strap yarn and use the same to create new. Yeah, I'm not going to crochet over there because I advertise my stuff on my Etsy. I put in my listings pet free, pet free home, made in a pet free home. So I'm not going to bring my yarn over there because I don't, if somebody might have a dog allergy or something, I don't want to mix stuff and then have hair on it, and it's just so disgusting. So anyway, I'm going to take 2 weeks off from YouTube, so you won't see me on my live and you won't see me on videos or anything. And I'm not gonna crochet for 2 weeks. I'm just gonna play with the doggy and lounge around and find something else to do for 2 weeks. Thank you, Donna, for the party hat and the makeup brush. Thank you. Yeah, so just know that I'm gonna be overstimulated the whole 2 weeks of that doggy. Oh my gosh. I remember having a dog very much like him as a child, and it did not bother me. But now as an adult, I don't want to touch the animals for some reason. I know. Yeah, like the Post Malone song, "Work so hard, forgot how to vacation." I'm gonna take a 2 weeks vacation, and I'm gonna be so worried about Sophie. I'm gonna be so worried about her. She's gonna be in a foreign country. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck the whole time. Like I said, I'm gonna be worried about my Sophie traveling. I told her, I said, do not take any taxis to your place with other people in it and don't friend other people. Don't go to parties. Don't do that. Hello, elevator has guide. Welcome in. Find a good book. Yeah, she has a lot of good books over there. Maybe I'll write a book. Hello, elevator. Welcome in. And Amanda's here. Welcome in. How much yarn do you have? So I have this yarn over here. I have some yarn over there, and I have some yarn in my house. I have some yarn, but compared to other yarn channels, I don't feel I have a ton of yarn. I think some people have more yarn than me, and some people have less yarn than me, but I have been stash busting. And I am whittling away on my retro stripe. I'm going to keep using this retro stripe until I'm down to just a couple. Hello, happy spring and happy Easter. Happy Easter, guys. But some people are yarn shoppers and yarn collectors, and I've been using my stash for my projects, or trying to, unless somebody wants a custom something with brand new yarn. And then I will go to Hobby Lobby to buy some yarn. I haven't been in Michael's in so long. They keep sending me do you guys get little text messages from Michael's saying, hello, come to our store and buy something? So I think Suzanne, are you on here yet? Suzanne from Maryland wanted me to make her a tulip shrug with certain colors, and I've got to get that list from her. And I gotta see if she wants me to make it with like big twists that I have, or specifically the Hobby Lobby yarn. Hello, Deborah. Welcome in. The retro stripe. It is beautiful. Um, I think the texture is a little off for some reason. I don't know why on the retro stripe. Maybe it's the dyes that they put in the yarn to get certain colorways. I'm not sure. The texture just is not as soft as all the other yarns, but it is a red heart. But once I steam it, it is quite soft. So when I'm steaming the tulips, I steam the back of the tulips, so it's going to be nice and soft when you're wearing it. Hello, welcome in, SD, welcome in. Hello, guys. Anybody else new? Michael's message? Yes, I know. Oh my gosh. Ding, da ding, da ding. And it's like, yeah, Michael's, you'll probably never see me again. That's what I say to them. Whenever I get a new thing, it's like, no, I don't think so. Sorry. You should have had a better selection. I'm loving having my Hobby Lobby in town. Loving your shrubs, aren't they fun? I just love this tulip one. I absolutely love it. It goes so quick. I love it. And I've got in mind a new shrug that I'm thinking of. Actually, I'm thinking of two new shrugs. So I am thinking of making one with a 3D rose granny square. The only thing that I'm concerned with is the sizing, the sizing. And I haven't made one in a while, but I think if you needed to make a larger size, you could just add to the granny square, the rose granny square. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, guys. Are you crochet? I am crocheting. Yep. Right now I am weaving in my ends, so I'm thinking about making a sample using the 3D rose, and it's not my pattern. It's been around for centuries, the 3D rose. Not saying I'm creating it, but I'm just going to use that to maybe make a shrug. I think that would be beautiful. So I'm going to attempt one and see how it comes out. It's a granny square, so you just figure out how many granny squares you want. I think it would work. It might be a little heavy with the roses, but I think I'm gonna try one and see maybe how it comes out. And then I'm thinking about making one using maybe like a different type of stitch. I've been thinking about making one with a mesh stitch so that it would be like a meshy, like a beach cover-up type of shrug. I only shop at Michael's when they send me, yes, like, yes, absolutely, yes. Hello, hello, elevator. Yeah, so, I, I, I don't see any reason for me to go into Michael's at all, like, again. Yeah, but I usually only buy yarn when it's on sale. The only time that I would break down and buy something when it was not on sale is if somebody ordered something, I'm in a time crunch for some reason and I ran out, then I would maybe buy something at full price, but I almost never buy yarn at full price. I mean, why would you when it goes on sale every other week? Okay, we will see you, Jada. Thank you for watching and stopping in today. I appreciate it. Hello, hello, Suzanne. Suzanne, what colors? Can you message me what colors you want for your other tulip shrug if you still want one? No, if you've decided you don't, that's fine. But I think you had mentioned on one of my lives that you wanted a tulip shrug with certain colors, and I can't remember that you messaged me. I think you said it on here, but I cannot remember it all. At all. And it is Easter week, guys, so happy Easter. Uh-oh, I'm starting to sniff. The spring pollen is hitting me. Yes, make sure you subscribe if you haven't and hit that little bell so you get to see my new videos. And guys, we did hit 36K, so I'm so excited. So I think 36K is like one third of, or like 35K or 36K. I think I'm at one third of my goal is at 100K. So I'm one third there. I'm chugging along. I'm plugging along. Okay, so I usually listen to my Alexa in the morning when I'm doing my hair and my makeup. And usually I will listen to, Aerosmith, the Eagles, Post Malone, Ozzy Osbourne. Lately, lately, guys, I have been listening to yacht rock. I've started listening to yacht rock, and I can actually ask my Alexa to play yacht rock because when I have her play, like when I ask her to play Ozzy, Aerosmith, Post Malone, whatever, she tries to upsell me to the subscription, but I can ask her to play yacht rock and she will. She'll just play it with no like argument. And yacht rock in my mind is basically listening to the Eagles. Oh, I gotta, oh, that was my husband. I thought it was a delivery. I'm waiting for two vases to get delivered, and I was really hoping they would come when my husband wasn't here, but he just came. I thought it was a delivery guy, but it was my husband. So anyway, she plays basically when I ask her to play yacht rock, she plays Doobie Brothers, the Eagles, and Hall and Oates. Those are her favorite people to play for yacht rock. But this morning, I was listening to yacht rock. Tell Sophie no backpack during her trip because that's a sign. Yeah, yeah, I told her not to look as a like a tourist, and she's like, "What does that mean?" And I'm like, "I don't know." When I went, I was actually when I went to Europe, one of the times we went, I was 7 months, 7 or 8 months pregnant. I was just before the cutoff to travel, and so of course I had my big belly, and I didn't want to wear my backpack hanging in the back for pickpockets, so I wore my backpack in the front of me. Or what I did was I had like a little lightweight sweater. I would put the sweater over the backpack. Because I was so afraid of getting pickpocketed. But I'm gonna be a nervous wreck when she's there. I said, make sure that you don't let anybody get up close to you, talk to you, rub against you. I mean, we were hiding our wallets and stuff in our socks and in our we it's so scary. I'm going to be just a nervous wreck when she's over there worrying about her. Until she comes back, I'm going to be just so worried about her. I said, you make sure you watch some videos on traveling safely abroad." You just never, ever know. And if you've seen that movie Taken, it's just, and what I don't like about, okay, so there's this cute little movie out with this girl, and she's traveling to Italy or something, and she is going to be there, and it's this cute little new movie that's out. And she meets somebody and blah blah blah. And she stays at somebody's place, their villa, because they're out of town, and just a cute little rom-com. I wrapped your shrug this morning, and I wrapped Katrina's shrug. Katrina ordered like the same thing. And then I'm making a third one. So this is the third shrug that I am making with the black and the retro stripe, because I'm trying to use up my retro stripe. I'm trying to yarn stash constantly. So this is going to be a third black with tulips. So in second language, suggest improve my what do you suggest to improve my accent? I don't just watch videos, I would guess. So anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? What was I talking? Oh, this movie. Okay. So what I was telling Sophie, I said, you know what I don't like about these little cute little rom-coms where this like single girl goes over to Europe, and she just, falls in love with all these people, and she stays at this family's house, and they're so nice and inviting, and I said they make everything seem so safe, and just you can go anywhere and talk to anybody and go to anybody's car and go to anybody's house, and everything is just safe. And I said that's not the real world, sadly, that we live in. And then I think of the movie Taken, where this teenager, her and her friend, were traveling abroad, and they're going to a concert, and they meet somebody nice at the airport, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you a ride home, sure." And we all know what happens in that movie. And it's just such a, is that the UPS truck? It might be. If I hear the gate slam, my base is being delivered. I gotta wait and hear the slam. Maybe not. But anyway, you can never be too safe when you're traveling anywhere, no matter where you go. Whether it's this country, a foreign country, you just never know. So I am weaving in my ends, guys, and then this will be finished today. I'll have another shrug available on my Etsy shop. So I have all of the ones that I have finished available. Suzanne bought the black one that I had made. Katrina had a custom one made, but all of the ones that you have been seeing me showing you guys, those are available. Oh, your parent let you come back? Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, I think I'll be right back. They don't belong here, but just take us in here. Thank you so much. Okay, I think he slammed my bases down last last week, so I wanted to go out and grab them. Okay. So what was I just, oh yes. What was I saying? I was talking to Dee, and she said last year was scary. Yeah, so I'm gonna be like so nervous for her. And this is her first time going abroad. And I know when we went back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I thought it was pretty, but I don't even want to go. I don't want to go to a foreign country. It's just scary. And I'm sure there are just a million, so many nice, beautiful, wonderful people. But it's the 10% that are trying to cause you harm. That's just scary. It's very, very scary. Hello. You were talking about D shrug, not D shrug. Anyway, so I have made all of the shrugs that I have finished are available, and then I made Katrina one from Ohio. And then Suzanne bought the other one, the black one. So I'm gonna have another black one available. I'll finish this today because once I hide in all of my ends, weaving my ends, and then sew the sleeves together, the little ruffle scallop part of the sleeve goes so quick. Yeah, but I'm just gonna be nervous. I'm gonna be so nervous when I'm there. I mean, when she's there and I'm dog sitting. And then when I am dog sitting, I also have to go and take care of the kitties. So Sophie's house is maybe 20-25 minutes this way into town. And then my other daughter is like 35-40 minutes this way from me. So I'm going to be staying at Sophie's house in town, which is further. And then I also have to go feed the cats for I think 3 or 4 days when my oldest daughter is at a convention in Las Vegas. So I'm going to not only have to babysit the dog, but I'm going to have to go feed the kitties. Did you guys see the kitties in the last vlog? So the striped tiger kitty, that's the wild dump kitty. Yes, I told her. I said, "Do not wear your wedding ring, your engagement ring. Don't wear any jewelry at all. Don't take any nice bag. Don't take anything that shows any amount of, you know, that it costs a lot." I said, "Just dress very plain." And what me and my husband do when we used to travel was we didn't talk a lot. We would go to like a restaurant and just sit there and just listen to everybody else talking. And people thought we were local because we weren't talking a lot. We were just listening to everybody talk. And I go, "Yes." Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. When I never wear my jewelry unless I'm going to church. But I just don't like the sensation of it anymore. But I told her, don't. And then when I travel cross country, like when we're going from Utah to Maine and Maine to Utah and we're staying in hotels and traveling, I don't wear earrings. I don't wear any jewelry at all. Nothing. I don't even take my I don't even wear my wedding ring. I just don't. That is scary. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm gonna worry about her because she's never been to Europe. And then her fiance, which is gonna be her husband while she's traveling, he's very social, very talkative. She says if they go anywhere like Costco, he's talking with total strangers all the time. And she's like, I'm gonna tell him, don't think you're talking to these strangers in a foreign country. I said, oh my gosh, have him watch Taken. Or if you guys watched the movie with the guy from Split, there was a movie I think last summer, and it was a movie about him and his family. That was quite the movie too. So I said, oh my gosh, make sure you have him watch all these movies, Sophie, before they go. Yes, yep. Yep. Don't even say you're from United States. And that's why we didn't really talk a lot because we didn't want to bring, attention to us that we were American. We just kept our mouth shut and ate our food. It's just so scary. Hello, Marvy. Welcome in. Thank you for your review. Hello, Tracy. Welcome in, Marvy. I'm glad you love everything. And Suzanne, oh my gosh. I cannot believe you ordered 21 hair scrunchies, and I'm sorry to say, Suzanne, you got beat. You got beat because yesterday was Monday. Barbara from Louisiana ordered 28. No, 26. I think it was 26 hair scrunchies. You gave them all away already? Oh my gosh. Oh, also the areas. Yeah. So they're going to be going to Venice. Now, I will say that when we were in Venice, we felt very, very safe. When we were in Rome, no. Rome was the worst place. Venice felt very safe. So they're going to Venice, Vienna. I've never been to Vienna. They're going to Germany to, I don't think they're going to Cologne. I think they're going to Munich. Um, Maybe those three places I think are where I've never been to Vienna, so I don't know what to expect there. Lots of castles and museums that they're going to go to, but Venice felt very safe. Rome was the most we almost got pickpocketed several times when in Rome. Rome was the scariest for us. They're all gone. You gave them away already. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Barbara from Louisiana, and you'll see when the vlog comes out next week. I want to say she ordered 26. And again, she sold me out of so many colors. So last night I was crocheting hair scrunchies to get my colors back up. I'm so glad that people are ordering them from you. You're so good. They're so good. I get a lot of compliments. Thank you. Thank you so much. Always pack light. Yep. Yep. No, yep. No jewelry. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so she's traveling very light, and I told her she was always my fancy Nancy growing up. When we used to travel, she used to think that she needed a different outfit, different shoes every single day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Sophie, why are you packing? This is when she was like 8 and 9 years old. I'm like, why are you packing sequins and mesh tutus to going to Maine at a camp in August when we're going to be in the woods? What are you doing? She would never wear it, so she was always my fancy Nancy. And I've told her all you need is like three basic stretchy pants, a shirt, a lightweight sweater, pair of shorts or something, just lightweight, mix and match. Just one pair of good sneakers, just mix and match. Nobody knows what you're wearing. Nobody cares what you're wearing. Just very basic, very, just very simple outfits, but we'll see. We will see. And one of the flights that she's supposed to go on has a limit of 17 pounds for her suitcase. I'm like, 17 pounds, that seems really, really light. I said, Sophie, you better get a suitcase out and start deciding what you're going to put in there because you're going to have to wear if you've got two pairs of shoes, wear your biggest shoes. Wear lots of layers, and she's going to have to bring something to cover up her tattoos if they go into churches and castles and things like that. So fingers crossed. Oh, there's so many. I told her, I said, make sure you have your ID. Make sure you don't lose I'm just gonna be a nervous wreck. Traveling is just so overwhelming. And I got thinking about it last night. I woke up around 2:30 in the morning and I'm like, oh my gosh, all the things that could go wrong on her trip. And I'm like, Melody, stop thinking about it. Don't don't think about it. It's not your trip. You're not going. I was getting stressed out. And I'm like, you're not going. Don't worry about it. Oh, what happened? That's so sad. Sorry. Oh, the necklace. Yeah, isn't that sad? Oh my gosh. That's horrible. That is sad. I know. Did you guys see the movie with the guy from Mall Cop? He had a cute little European vacation movie. What was the name of it? Anyway, I can't remember, but it was a cute little movie with what was his name? Kevin, is his name Kevin? I can't remember. Anyway, from Mall Cop, Paul Blart. That's not his real name, but he went to Europe and he was getting his IDs and wallets stolen by pickpockets. Yeah, Kevin James. Kevin James, that's right. I know. Isn't that so sad? Oh my gosh, yeah. One time when we were traveling to Las Vegas with the girls, because we would go to Las Vegas to come here to Utah, and I had diamond studs. And I remember it was around Christmas time, and I had brought this really cheap, pair of earrings you get at the Gap or Old Navy or something or Target, that's like $5 that were snowflakes. And I had brought them, and for some stupid reason, I took out my diamond studs and put cheap little snowflake earrings in. And wouldn't you know, I couldn't remember where I put the diamond studs. And when I got home, the diamond studs were nowhere to be found. And I'm like, oh my gosh, did I leave the diamond studs like in the hotel somewhere? I must have because I could never find them. And every single purse that I sort of, when you get out an old purse that you haven't worn in like ages, I search every nick and crevice thinking maybe this was the purse that I wore and maybe I put it in here. And I just never forgave myself for losing those diamond stud earrings. And my husband was like, "Oh, I can buy you another pair." And I'm like, "Nope, nope, don't even bother. I never want another pair of diamond earrings again." I was so like mad at myself for losing those. I said, "No, I don't. I don't want a replacement." Hello, Christina. Hello. Welcome in, guys. If we have anybody new here, welcome in. I am weaving in the ends of my third tulip shrug that's in the black with the neon. Now this color that I used for this one, the green, is just a little bit lighter. And I think it was spring green or something like that. The darker green that I had used for the first one that Suzanne bought and Katrina's was forest green, but it was like to me, it was not a forest green. It was like a brighter green. And then this one I think is called, I think the color on the label is light green, and it's a big twist. I don't think it's a light green, but that's what they're calling it. And it is just a lighter green. Thank you so much. Yes, happy Easter Sunday to everybody. Thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yep, she's going. Welcome in. She's going. Her wedding is April 17th, and then she's leaving the next day. Oh, I was up last night thinking, how is she going to get to the airport in Las Vegas? She's talking about maybe taking a shuttle. So I'm like, okay, I got to remind her, did you buy your shuttle tickets? Because my husband, I think, is taking off the next day. I'm going to be dog sitting. I don't know how to get to the Vegas airport, so I don't want to drive her. So maybe she'll take a shuttle. I know that got in my mind last night. And then, when you think of things at night and then you can't get back to sleep, I'm like, Sophie, how are you going to get to the airport? I do not want to have to drive them to Las Vegas. I'll drive them to the shuttle in St. George. Well, I'll just be glad when she's back. And her poor little doggie's just gonna miss her so much. Your cousin crochets? Fun. I know. I didn't even crochet for years. I took several years off when my kids were growing up. There's just no way I could crochet in at this amount of time. I crochet like all day long, but when my kids were growing up, I think I crocheted pretty much until maybe they were in till sports. Once they got into like sports, then I had no time. But when they were younger, I actually crocheted ponchos using the eyelash yarn and hats and just scarves, all kinds of stuff when they were younger. And then I took several like years off when my kids were in sports. Hello, Lisa, how are you? I seen your Granny Square shrug. They came out cute. And I seen you're making really pretty flowers. I love the yarn that you picked for your tulips. That's really pretty. The last time I was on Hobby Lobby, I picked a couple colors for tulips. So I'm still gonna make those. I'm still gonna make a shrug using those colors that I bought for tulips. Or maybe I will try making, they'd be really pretty as the 3D roses. So, but I don't know if I want, I don't know. I think the 3D rose shrug would be so much work, but maybe it'd be so pretty. I don't know. It's a toss up between, do I really want to do that? This is so quick. The gritty square shrugs take forever, it seems. But these tulip ones go so, so, so quick. I think they go quick. I think the tulip, making the tulips is really, really quick. Yeah, it is. It's super pretty. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I snagged. You know when you're weaving in and you catch back up. I gotta go have my fried egg sandwich after this. I've been having my I love this cotton, the pink, purple, blue. Oh yeah, I love that one. Yep. I love the pink, purple, blue, and I think they have another color that's blue, green, pink, or blue, green, purple. I don't know. They have the weirdest names, and that's really pretty too. And that's sort of more lighter. I love that that one that you're talking about. That one's beautiful. I actually do. I think I used it when I was running out of the brights color and I didn't want to open a brand new skein and I had some balls left over of the I love this cotton in either the brights or the pink purple whatever it is, pink blue purple or whatever. I'm close to being to the weave your ends and yeah. Once you weave in your ends it just goes so quick. I mean those sleeves are just 3 rows each and you're done in your drawstring so quick. And really the ends aren't bad. It's just on the 2 sides, so I do not mind weaving ends in at all. I don't like sewing things on. Sewing faces for kitties, sewing pockets on, pocket shawls, that I don't like, but weaving in the ends I really don't mind at all. And I actually love to do seams like seaming to me goes so quick. So so quick. Hello, Oak Ridge taxidermist. Welcome in. So I am actually watching Bates Motel right now and he's into taxidermy. So are you a taxidermist? I'm seeing so much taxidermy on that movie. Those actors in the Bates Hotel movie, oh my gosh, they do such a good job. The little boy who plays Norman Bates, and I love the actress that plays um, Norma. There's Norman and Norma. And then the brother, he's a really good actor too. I'm really loving the actors in this movie. Yeah, they do. Yep. Yeah, they do. And I will mix and match sometimes if I'm doing something. I'll interchange them if I'm just about out and I need like a tiny bit. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna grab whatever I grab. And I always keep all of my little bits of the I love this cotton because you never know if you're just gonna need like this much. Love your sleeve. Yeah, this is my long sleeve shrug. This is my long sleeve shrug. And it had floppier sleeves that were always bothering me, so I just put a drawstring on them. Now they don't bother me. A girl made me a flower keychain. Oh, fun, fun. Okay, so this is it, guys, and I'm just about done here. So when I go in, I'm going to be folding this in half and making the sleeves. So I'm going to be sewing it like this, folding it in half so the wrong way is out. And then I'm going to be seaming the 2 sleeves. I think I'm going to leave maybe, let me get my measuring tape. Maybe I can mark some of my sleeves now with my stitch markers. So I'll be able to just sew it up. Thank you. Thank you. So are you a taxidermist? And it's funny because in the movie, he's putting out all of his little animals that he's done the taxidermy. And the mom is like, I don't think they go with my decor. He's like, yes, they do. They're nature. It's so cute. The actress that plays Norma Bates, she's just the cutest thing. She does the movies for there's another group of movies that she's in and she plays the mom and she's the cutest actress and I have no idea what her name is at all. The Madison? What is that? Okay, let me write that down. Let me find some scrap paper. The Madison, what is that about? Let me find something to write because I will never remember this stuff. Does anybody know the actress that I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, let me write that down too. Oak Ridge taxidermist. And you're on Facebook and you're on YouTube. Oh, fun. I will look that up. And then what is the movie? The Madison. The Madison. What's it about? Anyway, I love this actress. I have no idea who it is. No idea what her name is. Anybody know who I'm talking about? In the Norman Bates, the Bates Hotel movie series or something. I think it's on Amazon. I don't know. Lily loved it and recommended it to me. Michelle? No, not Michelle. Oh, it has Michelle Pfeiffer and Kurt Russell. Oh, nice. The Madison. I'll have to watch that. She is so beautiful, Michelle Pfeiffer. Okay, so let's see. Let me see how many tulips I have in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 43, say it was 42, that is 21. So let me count in 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So the number 22 one should be the center. So let me put a stitch marker right here. Oh, it's like Yellowstone. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Yellowstone really had me, and then I think they stopped filming, and then I don't know if they started filming. I cannot wait for the new shows of oh, was it Severance? The one in the office with the innies and the outies? I can't wait for that one to come back. Except Mother is matriarch. All right. I'm enjoying it. It's so interesting to me. I'm really loving, and I love the house that they live in, like the inside of the old house. It's so cottage core. It's so cute. Her little sink and everything are so adorable. All right, so if here's the center, let me see. I need to center maybe 25 tulips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I was pretty close. So let me put a marker here. Paradise has, have you started watching those, Dee? Because me and Sophie were trying to watch the new episodes of Paradise and we were bored and we stopped watching them. It's so different from like the first episodes. Are you finding that or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me do 9 here. And let me do 9 here. Something, a notice just came out and I didn't know what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm marking my center. I'm just sort of winging it right now. Okay, created by Taylor Sheridan, same person behind Yellowstone, streaming Paramount. Oh, nice. I'll have to start watching that. All right. And there's an old one that's like 1923 or something. I've never seen that either. Um, just discovered there were more. We'll have to get back to you. Yeah, we started watching the new ones of Paradise and we were like, is this the same show? It just seems so different. But I cannot wait till new Severance. That is going to be so much fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so I have marked with my stitch markers where I need to put my back center. So I'm going to be doing that today after I have my fried egg sandwich. Hello, Deborah Adams. Welcome in. Okay, guys, I'm going to be sewing up this shrug later on today. So I'll have this one available in my shop. And thank you so much for watching. Uh, have a wonderful week. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful week. Happy Easter to everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, afternoon, week. Thank you so much for joining in. And I will see you next week. You're going to see me for the next maybe 2 weeks. And then remember, I'm going to be taking 2 weeks off after that. So if you don't see me after for a little while, it's because I'm on vacation. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it so much, guys. Bye.